Criminal lawyers who practice in Mercer County are being urged to tell their clients the county's district attorney is being investigated. It's what we learned from a set of court papers released just a couple of hours ago. Common Pleas Judge Thomas Dobson called a meeting this week with more than 24 local attorneys, and First News got a transcript from it. The judge is quoted as saying his remarks had been approved by the state's attorney general and that nothing from that meeting would be kept secret. Judge Dobson then told the lawyers, as of a week ago, Miles Carson, the county DA, is under active investigation by agents of the Attorney General's office for criminal misconduct. He adds Pennsylvania State Police are involved as well. The judge says the case centers on 2 different incidents with women that may or may not be related to each other. Dobson then asked the lawyers to discuss the situation with their clients as well as with agents from the Attorney General's office. 27 First News reporter Jerry Ricciuti talked with one of the lawyers at this week's meeting, as well as the attorney for DA Miles Carson.
Although Miles Carson isn't talking about it, a former prosecutor tells me he believes the Mercer County DA needs to go.
Absolutely. More than step aside, Mr. Carson should resign.
Ryan Mergel worked for Carson's predecessor, Bob Cochums. He lost his job after his former boss was defeated in 2015. Mergel says he was one of a number of lawyers called to Judge Thomas Dobson's chambers Tuesday morning.
At that meeting, the judge announced that the district attorney is under 2 investigations presently.
Mergel told me via FaceTime today the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office and the state police are involved.
For obstruction of justice, a violation of the Drug Act, and an incident involving a woman in the city of Sharon.
While neither agency would confirm anything, the judge did admit this week's meeting took place and provided us with a transcript. Mergel even took the unusual step of putting a sponsored post about the meeting on Facebook.
I have not, at this point, made that confirmation.
Butler area lawyer Al Lindsay is representing Carson and tells me he's still doing his research.
What we're concerned about is this is an investigation which is obviously politically charged, which makes us look at it, shall we say, more carefully.
While Lindsay's calling Mergel's use of the Facebook post, including a line urging people to call his law office peculiar, he hopes the investigation wraps up quickly.
This is the type of thing which can damage people's reputations, can clog up the legal system.
But Mergel claims there's now already a cloud over the office.
And out of respect for that office, he should step down. As a former prosecutor, I think it's the only right thing for him to do.
In Mercer, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 First News.